It's your boy Online Devo, and we back in another video. Look, we got a video by Valenti Videos. I'll be the one to say it. JD Vance is plowing Charlie Kirk's wife. Plow is crazy.
JD Vance is fucking Charlie Kirk's widow.
Word? Say it ain't so.
We're all thinking it. I'll be the one to say it. Erika Kirk is being plowed by Vice President JD Vance. And based on what I'm seeing here, I think they've been fucking for a while. I think they've been fucking for a while. So, Erika Kirk, Eva Braun, she did this, I guess it was a Turning Point
Eva Braun? Who's that? Is that a fake name?
USA event or some shit? Probably. And essentially she says, like, you know, no one will ever replace my husband, Charlie.
Okay.
But JD Vance. Now, JD, he kind of reminds me of my husband, Charlie. I'm white. He's white. I think we'd be great together.
Now, motion.
What Erika is seeing when she looks at JD Vance is her on the cover of Vogue magazine, and it says Erika Vance, First Lady of the United States, 2028. Hey. That's what she sees. Now, you're probably wondering, hey, Chris, but JD Vance is married.
I don't put it past her, bro. You see who her nigga was? Her nigga was a racist piece of shit. If you fuck with a nigga like that, what does that say about your character?
Married, yes, but he's married to a Hindu named Usha, which is not okay, according to MAGA Republicans. You can't race mix. How dare you, especially with an Indian. And we've already been seeing fan accounts. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but right after Charlie Kirk got shot, there was already right-wing MAGA accounts who were what is the word? Shipping is when you're like, it's slang, I guess. It's what the kids say nowadays for when you hope two people get together. There were MAGA Republicans already shipping these two, going, we need Usha.
That nigga doing, bro. You're only there for the cause. And this is all them coons out there, bro. You're only there for the cause, bro. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't. And the crazy part is, you know that. You know they don't give a fuck about you. But you just choose to deny it.
Vance to disappear by any means necessary. And then we need JD to swoop up and pick up Charlie's crying widow, even though there wasn't a fucking single tear on that bitch's face during her husband's memorial. Yeah. She walked out to fireworks like it was The Boys. It was unbelievable. But you know, I gotta show you just this photo. Look at this photo. JD Vance is embracing Erika Kirk like she's his favorite couch.
Damn,
no, but seriously, guys, I know
behind the head though. What the fuck?
I know some of you have men, and or some of you are in relationships right now. Men watching this, I want you to imagine for a hot second that your girl is like, "Oh, it's my buddy. It's just my friend of mine," and then she goes up to him and she hugs him, and she runs her hands through his hair and embraces him tight. Brother.
Nigga, the hand behind the head? That's crazy. Nah, bro, these niggas, nah, bro. I ain't gonna say it yet, but this is crazy. Cuffing behind the neck of your, come on, bro.
That's not like, yo, I don't know if you guys
where they do that
have significant others, but hand in the hair like this is a level of comfortability that you don't have with friends, right? You don't run your, especially the Vice President of the United States. That's fucking nuts, okay? Now, in this same event, JD Vance went on this weird tangent about how disappointed he is that his wife isn't Christian and that he hopes she changes her ways. And if she doesn't, who knows? What you're watching is JD Vance soft launching his divorce of Usha. Now, you're also probably wondering, why don't we ever
Damn.
see Usha Vance in the public? Like, we see Melania every once in a while. You're supposed to see the vice president's wife, the first vice lady, or whatever the fuck you want to call her. Well, there's two reasons for this. One, every time Usha Vance shows her face, the MAGA Republican base that voted for Donald Trump unleashes the most racist, anti-Indian or Hinduophobic or whatever the fucking word is, the most fucked up shit you've ever heard. Now
Bro, bro, these niggas hate you if you are not white. That's crazy. That is crazy. What? Bro, who are these niggas? Who are they? Oh my gosh. Nah, I'm seeing the vision. Bro might be, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Valenti, you cooking right now, bro.
this before with Kash Patel on Diwali. When Kash Patel posted like "Happy Diwali," all the MAGA voters were like, "Fuck you, go back to India." Just the most fucked up racist shit
That's
you'd ever
crazy,
see.
bro.
So, the regime hates brown people. Indians are brown people. Usha Vance is a brown person. It is only a matter of time before she is removed from the regime because she's sort of like a boil on the side of this white supremacist monster, right? So, get a look at the way that Erika Kirk introduced J.D. Vance. And I'm going to point out a couple of things here that I find concerning, which makes me think that this bitch is getting plowed.
I am tremendously blessed and honored tonight to be able to introduce to you a very, very dear friend.
Bro, is she nah. No way. Hey, look how she pausing though. She reminiscing.
All right, first thing, the way she's closing her eyes. I am delighted to introduce to you
That's crazy.
a very,
What?
very dear friend. She's living
Hey,
through
bro.
it.
It's the bro, that is crazy, bro. She not much like this. Very good friend. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. What we doing? You know you manny. Nah.
She's living through it. Who knows? Maybe JD lays pipe. I don't know. But she's really reminiscing right here.
Look, in that smile. Why they say, damn, bitch, you showing all 32 teeth?
Reminiscing right here.
Yeah, see, she's showing all 32. Yeah. That's crazy. Damn, Charlie.
A very, very dear friend. And his wife.
And his wife. A very, very, very dear friend. And his wife. And his wife.
Her.
And his
Yeah,
wife.
her.
And his wife. That is telling, by the way, that she
Yeah, his wife. Yeah, that lady he be with. Yeah. And yeah, her.
does not consider Usha to be a friend. That's a big distinction.
They are incredible. And I see no one will ever replace my husband.
Oh, shit. Oh, GG.
I think someone's gonna replace your husband.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD.
What the fuck?
Here's
Bro, if I'm dead, do not compare me to no other nigga. Do not do that. What you compare him to that nigga for? He is him, I am me. She talking about something. He has so many similarities to my husband. Like, hey, what the fuck? Hey, yo.
the second thing. In JD, don't forget that he's the vice president and that this is MAGA. They hold like a level of respect for these positions. She usually refers to Trump as President Trump, right?
Yeah.
She should be referring to him as Vice President J.D. Vance. But she's not because of a level of comfortability that she has with him. Let's go back and watch this again. Pay close attention.
See, no one will ever replace my husband. No. But I do see some similarities of
That's
my
weird.
husband
That's
in
weird.
JD. And Vice President JD Vance. I do.
She had to catch herself, make it a little bit more formal.
JD.
And that's
JD.
why I'm so blessed to be able to introduce him tonight. He's an amazing man. So please help me welcome to the stage Vice President J.D. Vance.
I don't trust her, bro.
So that's how she introduced him, right? And then we get this hug.
Oh, no. Oh, what?
I'm telling you.
Nah. Hold on, let's analyze this real quick. Okay, everybody know you gotta duck underneath. As a guy, you duck underneath always. You let her get up top. Boom, okay. This is how, yeah, underneath. Nah, this is a crazy snapshot. I ain't gonna hold you. Bro, he got both of his hands on top of each other, right up her spine, and he held close to the lower back to his nigga freaky as shit. And then you got her gripping the back of this nigga head like they a couple, and he whisper in their ear and she whisper in his ear. Good luck, bae. Nah, bro. These niggas, man. These niggas many. Damn,
I'm
that nigga
telling you
lingered.
guys, the hand on the hand.
That nigga
Beans,
lingered.
you are. Sorry, Beans is trying to attack my mouse on the screen. Very bad Bean. Bad Bean.
I got a cat too.
Trying to attack the mouse. But look at him. Look at his stupid fucking doofy ass body. Watch this again. See, now that would have been fine. I wouldn't have made this video.
Yeah, that's good.
I
That's
would not
good.
have made
That's
this
cool.
video until.
Keep it there. Yeah. She and that motherfucker caressing that
And he's
nigga head and
patting her
shit.
back.
And he
I mean,
lingered a
look
little
at-
bit.
Please,
she lingered.
guys, ladies,
let her go
ladies, please comment down below and let me know what you think about this little look. I mean, come on. Hold on.
That's crazy.
Look at that. Guys.
She love that nigga. She don't even.
They're
Damn,
fucking. They're in the back room.
All right.
Fucking. Are we being so dead ass? I gotta
Hey, go
remind
ahead,
you who Usha Vance is.
Okay. Oh, she pretty.
This is his wife.
Even though
bro.
I can't trust her too, cause she with that nigga.
This is his wife. Okay?
Oh yeah, they're not accepting her. They're not accepting her. No way. Usher, they're not accepting her into the clan. Of course, nah. You too dark, shawty. Sorry.
This is his wife. Okay? He's fucking this woman. 1,000,000% he is fucking this woman. Now, I want to show you the weirdest part about this, which is JD essentially saying how disappointed he is in his wife for being Hindu. God damn it, Beans. He's fucking stepping on the goddamn cords.
Everybody has to come to their own arrangement here. The way that we've come to our arrangement is she's my best friend. We talk to each other about this stuff. So we've decided.
Is that his daughter? No, that's not his daughter. That's probably a Hindu student that asked him a question.
Everybody has to come to their own arrangement here. The way that we've come to our arrangement is she's my best friend. We talk to each other about this stuff.
Okay.
So we've decided to raise our kids Christian. Our two oldest kids who go to school, they go to a Christian school. Our 8-year-old did his first communion about a year ago. That's the way that we have come to our arrangement. But thank you.
Got them niggas knee deep.
My 8-year-old was also very proud of his first communion. Thank you, guys. I'll tell him that Ole Miss wishes him the best. But I think everybody has to have this own conversation when you're in a marriage. I mean, it's true for friends of mine who are in Protestant and Catholic marriages, friends of mine who are in, atheist and Christian marriages. You just got to talk to the only advice I can give is you just got to talk to the person that God has put you with. And
Right.
Dude, this is why I always say, real religious people are fucking losers. You can go to church all you want. You can go to synagogue. You can go to mosque. You can, I don't know the name of the temple that Hindus go to, but you can go to whatever you want and, keep that shit to yourself and, believe in whatever the fuck you want. But, the whole idea of not being able to marry somebody because they have a different religion than you and, we have to find a way to work.
Yeah, that's crazy because usually it ends up in it usually ends up in a stalemate. You know what I'm saying? Or it's they just convert, but then damn, they're like, are you even really in it for real? You gotta do it for your own reasons. I mean, he always had a tricky relationship with it. I'm still finding my way. I'm still finding my path. You feel me? But it's just some stuff about it I just cannot wrap my head around. I cannot just, support or even stand by. You feel me?
Through this, like, guys, we're talking about playing pretend. We're talking about story time. Okay? It's fucking weird. If you want to go to both, go to both. If you don't want to go to either, don't go to either. But what you should be telling your kids, like, it's weird how he's flexing how proud he is that he successfully convinced his kids to not be Hindu like their mother and instead be Christian like him. It's like,
It's a competition.
I convinced my kids that the story of the 8-armed man is bullshit, but the story of the zombie Palestinian is real. That's
It's always a competition with people like this, man. They believe that they're perfect. They believe they have no faults. So everything they do is how everybody else should be. You should be Christian. You weren't born white? Sorry, get up out of here. You should be a better white person? Da da da. It's like, man, this is crazy. This is happening like real time. Like, I wonder how that shit felt like way back in the day when what?
still fucking stupid. They're still stupid. What you should be doing is like what my dad did, which is, when I was a young age and I started to find out what, Jewish people were, because I had a lot of Jews in my town, and I was like, Dad, why don't they go to church? My dad was like, nah, they just believe in other stuff. I mean, Chris,
Right.
just so you know, there's no proof that anybody is right. There's no proof that any God is real. There's no proof that Christianity is right or Judaism is right or Islam is right. It's just all, based on faith. And I was like, oh, so we're all just like, hey, there's a pie in the sky, and somebody else is like, no, there's a cookie in the sky, and somebody else goes, no, there's a cupcake in the sky, and then we all fucking stab each other to death, and we go up there and we go, oh, it was a dessert buffet, and we killed each other because we're fucking stupid. I don't know. I hate religious fundamentalism. I hate religion in and of itself. I think that religion is the most dangerous thing humanity has ever created.
When you think about it, though, it was used to control people forever. It's being used right now to control people. It's like, damn, bro. It's like, is that religion's fault, or is that the people that's using religion to do it? Right? It's like, man, because it's like, yeah, nah, bro, this is crazy. Man, I'm not there yet, bro. I'm not there yet.
It has caused more division, more bloodshed, more misinformation than I think any other human invention. But let's just keep on reading, because this is when it's going to get weird, and he's going to talk about how disappointed he is that Usha won't become Christian.
You've got to make those decisions as a family unit. For us, it works out. Now, most Sundays, Usha will come with me to church. As I've told her, and I've said publicly, and I'll say now in front of 10,000 of my closest friends, do I hope eventually that she is somehow moved by the same thing that I was moved in by church? Yeah, I honestly do wish that, because I believe in the Christian gospel, and I hope eventually my wife comes to see it the same way. But
Okay.
Old dogs don't learn new tricks, homie. How old is...
Yeah, he did slide that in there, huh? Damn. See? Man, damn, that's fucked up, bro. That's crazy. They will use that nigga Charlie Kirk as like a prompt. Like, once his name didn't hold no more weight, like once they learned that people didn't give a fuck about him, they're just like fuck it, bro. That's crazy. It had nothing to do with Vance, but I was just thinking about that shit. Like how they really just like use that nigga death. That's crazy.
Usha, let's see. How old is Usha Vance? Usha's only 39? Sweetheart, that is a rough 39. You know what they say about, like, trauma is like trauma ages you faster, and being the president and the vice president, that shit has got to be aging the fuck out of you, because my mother is 60 and she looks younger than this woman. I'm being so dead ass.
But she got
Holy
grades?
shit.
I'm not tripping. Damn, she may actually be stressed out.
And she looks younger than this woman. I'm being so dead ass. Holy shit.
I didn't know
But
she was
regardless,
39, I ain't gonna lie.
39 years old.
I thought she was like mid-40s.
Bro, you're not going to convert a 39-year-old woman to Christianity. Are you out of your fucking mind? That's never going to happen. Not in a million fucking years.
And if they do switch over, it's not gonna be because of you. It's gonna be because of something in their own pathway. Like, yeah, nah. 39 years old? Shit.
Anyway, let's keep on reading. Or, sorry, watching.
if she doesn't, then God says everybody has free will, and so that doesn't cause.
Okay.
I don't think that was about everybody has free will, meaning she can choose what she want. When he said, but if she doesn't, everybody has free will, I think he's talking about himself. I think he's saying if she doesn't, everybody's got free will, huh? I can just get a divorce, huh? And I can marry that blonde fucking piece of ass. Dude, Charlie Kirk is probably banging on the fucking wall like, what is it, Matthew McConaughey in Interstellar? Was it McConaughey? I don't know. Where he's just like, don't let me go, Murph! Don't let me go! Like, dude, no, dead ass. Charlie is looking up, screaming, watching the vice president. Dude, holy shit. This is the first time in my life I've pitied Charlie Kirk. Imagine. You built up this platform and you spent... Crazy. You know, like your whole life, like working for the right wing and grifting for the right wing. And then when it comes to Trump and JD, really going pedal to the metal, you're quite literally responsible for the youth vote for Donald Trump.
That's
really
so crazy.
grinding and hanging out with them. And you're working and you're like, I'm going to get this guy in office. And then you get him in office and then he orchestrates, allegedly, he orchestrates an assassination on you. You get fucking murked. And then they fuck your wife, and then
That's
she's
crazy.
down for it too?
That's crazy, bro. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Oh man, that's so crazy. Nah, they got that nigga killed and fucked that nigga bitch, bro. That's crazy, bro. See, these niggas is gang members, bro. They're gang members. That's what happened. This is the same shit that happened in the streets. What make this so different from street shit? You know what I'm saying? They slimed the nigga out, they backdoored him, then they start fucking this bitch. And then act like he don't exist no more. Telling you, bro. They not so different. You know what I mean? Everybody really the same, but we just do it in different ways.
Oh my God. Dude, I think Charlie was the real loser at the end of the day. I think Charlie was the real joke.
Bro, legacy is cooked, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my God.
A problem for me. That's something
let's
we work by the same thing that I was moved in by church. Yeah, I honestly do wish that, because I believe in the Christian gospel and I hope eventually my wife comes to see it the same way. But if she doesn't, then God says everybody has free will, and so that doesn't cause a problem for me. That's something you work out with your friends, with your family, with the person that you love. Again, one of the most important Christian principles is that you respect free will. Usha's closer to the...
You don't respect free will, bro. You want to force all pregnant women to give birth, and if they get some sort of abortion, you want to throw them in prison with a murder charge.
Yeah, you see, Valenti, you know what I'm saying? It's free will for him. Like, he can do whatever you want to do. But not for y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's his type of thing. It's free will for me. I got a whole lot of free will. But y'all? Nah, I don't like that. Too much.
Priests who baptize me, then maybe I am. They talk about this stuff. My attitude is you figure this stuff out as a family and you trust in God to have a plan and you try to follow it as best as you can. And that's what I try to do.
So JD Vance just soft-launched his divorce of Usha Vance while they're quite clearly gearing us up for a Vance Kirk. Oh my God, what if that's the plan? Can you run your wife as vice president? Can you do that? I think you can. Hold on, wait, can...
Say swear.
My wife run as vice president with me as president? There is nothing in the Constitution that would prevent that. Oh wait, never mind. Look, it says no. This is the AI overview. No, you and your wife cannot run in the same presidential ticket as a candidate for president. As a candidate for president and their spouse are constitutionally ineligible to run together for president and vice president. No person constitutionally ineligible for the office of president shall be eligible to that of the vice president. This prevents a husband and wife from running in the same ticket.
I'm not gonna lie, low-key, the Constitution is pretty thorough, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Them niggas low-key got an answer for everything in the motherfucker. But niggas still find a way to be like, fuck that shit.
Well, granted, they're already trying to overturn the 12th and 22nd Amendment. So none of this shit really matters. But imagine if JD Vance and oh my god, I almost said Charlie Kirk got married. But imagine if JD Vance and Erika Kirk got married and then ran as president and vice president. That, I would not put it past them. Anyway, this is a short video. It's a Saturday. I'm going to end up playing a lot of Battlefield. But before I do go, I want to show you, we have a new merch line that is available.
Yeah, shout out that boy.
Look, you can probably see little baby Donald down there with his fucking hands. It's not going to focus,
Duty
but
calls.
This is the Duty Calls line. We got Uncle Sam.
Hey, go cop from bro if you know what I'm saying, rocking with the mugs, man. You let me watch the video. But yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga clapping for sure. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. That nigga clapping, bro. You only embrace someone like that if you fucking them. Say they done got this nigga shot and fucking this nigga bitch. Bro, when I said, I'm gone. Peace.